Why everyone is scared of him because he became a monster. He must apologize for being a monster. I won't say sorry for the monster I have become. Monsters aren't born, they're made, built in. Shadows carved by betrayal and hardened by pain. I was ripped apart piece by the same world that demanded my submission. My heart was turned to ash, and from that ash I rose and rebuilt what I lost. But what I made wasn't gentle. What I made had corners sharp enough to slice through the lies, through the shame, through the weakness they tried to bind me with. I turned into something they'll never comprehend, something they dread, and I wear that dread now like a second skin. They tried to erase me. They didn't just want me gone, they wanted me empty, silent, forgotten. They tried to make me nothing, but I'm not nothing. I am the result of what happens when breaking doesn't destroy you, when pain doesn't devour you. It shapes you, yes, but it doesn't stop you. I am not ended. I am reborn. The wounds still live there, deep and violent, etched into my very soul. They are not pretty, they are not meant to be admired. They are rough, savage, and permanent, and I wear them like steel, like claws, each one a reminder of what I survived, of what I conquered, of what I have become. I have no forgiveness left in me. They burned it out of me long ago when I cried for mercy and was answered with violence, when I gave all I had just to watch it be crushed and discarded. There is no compassion left because no one showed me any empathy. I don't speak that language anymore. It vanished the moment I saw that no one cared, no one was coming to rescue me, that I was abandoned in a world that fed off pain, that mocked the broken, that killed without pause. So I abandoned sympathy like a blade gone dull. The person I was is gone, the warmth, the innocence, the faith, all vanished, burned away in the blaze of everything I lost. What's left is colder, stronger, untouchable, and now they dare call me a monster, as if I made myself, as if the ones who shattered me aren't the same ones now shaking in terror. They whisper that I am heartless, that I am merciless, that I am unfamiliar good. Let them drown in their lies and the truth of what they created. Let them stare at the wreckage of their decisions and realize they built something they can no longer tame. I owe them nothing, no mercy, no reasoning, no apology. The monster I became is their doing, not mine. I am the outcome of what they inflicted, what they pushed me to be when there was no other path. There is no grace here, there is no absolution. Forgiveness is for the blind, for those who've never tasted reality's bitter breath. I have tasted it, I have stared into the abyss and felt it breathe with me. There is no place for pardon in the space I now occupy. I do not mourn what I become. Remorse is for the fragile, for those still clinging to delusions that life could have been gentler. There are no delusions for me, only what exists, what has stayed, what I have forged myself into. They call me vicious because I won't bend, because I refuse to dance for them, to live like they want to live, to plead for crumbs of approval. I do not plead, I do not crawl, I do not yield. The monster they fear is my essence. It is not beautiful, it is not tame, it doesn't ask for space to breathe, it just breathes in that reality is more real than anything they ever pretended to be. I do not flinch at their judgment. Judgment holds no weight for me now. They cannot crush what they cannot touch. They cannot break what's already forged. I exist beyond their reach, beyond their grip, beyond their lies. I don't breathe for their acceptance. I don't fight for their ease. I fight for me, for the part of myself that clawed its way out of the rubble. They tried to bury me and they wait for me to kneel, but I won't kneel. Apologies are for regret, for wounds you which you never gave. I wish nothing back. Let them scream monster, let them spit their hate, let them tremble. It means nothing now. Their rage can't stop me. I am the monster they bred, but I am so much more. I am the storm, I am the aftermath, I am the price they pay for trying to destroy what they never owned. I carry no shame. The scars I wear, the blood I spilled, the soul I buried, it all echoes in every breath I take, every glance, every move speaks one truth, that I endured not as their victim but as who I had to become. I won't be tamed, I won't be soft, I won't wear guilt for the steel I grew to guard, the remnants of the soul they shattered. They tried to end me, but I'm still standing. That's all that matters. I owe no apology for the monster I became, because this monster is free. This monster is unshaken. This monster doesn't kneel, doesn't bend, doesn't break. This monster is the reason I'm still breathing. This monster is me now, and I would never trade it for anything they once hoped I'd be. He is the one who moves through this world like fire leaving ashes. Where glory once stood, they shudder when they whisper his name. I will rise again, harder than stone, not because I was chosen, not because they cheered me on, but because I had no other option. There is no quit carved into my flesh, no cowardice pulsing through my veins. Every mark on my body, every fracture in my spirit is mine. They show I was shattered, yes, but not erased. I was thrown away, crushed beneath the weight of failure, lies, and the voices of those who laughed as they watched me fall. They abandoned me, thinking I'd die in the shadows, thinking I'd vanish in silence, but they never knew what they had awakened. They never saw the monster they had unleashed.